YouTube, man, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy, Soulful Sensei, and welcome back to another episode of Soulful Sundays, where we express our individuality through the vice of fragrance. But it's like the soul, every fragrance can be unique. Soulful family, how y'all doing? Peace and love. Tapping in today, wanted to come, talk to y'all about a very affordable indie niche brand that gives you great presentation, great quality in the juice, and that is the House of Zaharoff. I've been rocking with this house for quite some time now, and I actually have quite a bit of fragrances from that house. So, with that being said, today I'm gonna give y'all my top five and explain a little bit why I enjoy and why they are my top five. So, if you want to know what those fragrances are, stay tuned from the House of Zaharoff. Keep it locked. All right, we're back, Soulful Family, and coming up first from the House of Zaharoff in the number 5 spot, we have what I like to call the most, or one of the most versatile tobacco fragrances that's out there of all tobacco fragrances, and because it's from the House of Zaharoff, this just so happened to be my number 5 and one of my favorite tobaccos. That is Signature Tobacco. You know, beautiful label. As you see, it's not a big dent in here, but that's because this is one of two fragrances from the house that it is my second bottle of, even though it's in the number 5 spot. But when what I get with this fragrance is like I said, it's versatile. Is a sweet, woody tobacco fragrance with some amber notes to like rum, tobacco leaf, actually, honey, things of that nature. And you get great performance. I get about 7 hours of this juice on my skin. I like to wear it outdoors. You can heavy spray it if you're going to be outdoors. I like to wear it to the office. You can dress this up. This is a very good juice to dress up if you're going to an office event or something like that. But you also is versatile enough to wear it casual, and that sweetness allows it to be a little playful, where you can wear it in pretty much any situation. From the House of Zahara, Signature Tobacco. Coming up next, Soulful Family, in the number 4 spot, we have a fragrance with one of the most beautiful openings out there for the spring and summertime, more so for the summer, in my opinion. That is Signature Citrine. Another nice dent in this fragrance as well. But what you get with this, you get some fresh greens, some musk. If I'm not mistaken, it might be fresh cardamom, something like that. But this is just one of those uplifting, bright fragrances that are going to, brighten your day, enjoy your mood, lift you up. You're only going to get about 3.5, 4 hours of longevity with this fragrance. So definitely, carry your little travel atomizer with you, and just reapply. Most, citrus fragrances don't typically last that long, but so be it. Enjoy the fragrance for what it's for. Understand the fragrance for what it's for, and utilize it for what it's for. Like I said, Signature Citrine, a great fragrance for the spring and summer, more so for the summer, in my opinion. Great, bright, green, fresh fragrance, Signature Citrine in the number 4 spot. Up next, we have a fragrance that's um, very unique and different. I never smelled any fragrance when I first got my nose and got this bottle in. I never smelled a fragrance like this before. Great for the fall and winter time frame, and that is Hafeti Black Rose. What you're gonna get with this fragrance, some fresh spices, that of course that dark resinous Hafeti Black Rose. You get some woods, not woods, but some musk and myrrh and things and undertone. This fragrance right here, I like to wear. I dress it up. I don't dress it down too much, like in like some sweatpants and stuff like that. But you can wear it casually, typical day to day. Run to the store. You can wear it black tie. You can do a lot of things with this fragrance, and you're going to be unique with wearing this fragrance. So Hafedi Black Rose is a definitely a resinous dark rose that leans very masculine to give you some dominance when it comes to a different style of rose fragrance. And the number 3 spot, that is Hafedi's Black Rose. Beautiful bottle, by the way, just beautiful. Up next, in the number 2 spot, I like to call the Playboy fragrance from the House of Zaharoff. This is great for your spring, your summer. You can actually wear it in fall and winter. It has enough staying power and enough presence, in my opinion. I tried it out this winter as well. It's a great, great vacation fragrance coming from the House of Zaharoff. That is Coco Loco. This is the cocktail style fragrance that pina colada. We got some softer fruits with a very beautiful fleshy coconut um, that lives throughout the life of this fragrance. You got some hints of vanilla in the undertone and some musk to give it some body. Bruh, when I'm telling you this fragrance right here, you can wear it warm weather, cold weather, any situation, and it's going to work. Especially for vacation, I wear it more so on vacations or when I'm poolside, something like that. Just the way the sillage catches the wind and wafts in the air. It's such an elegant, beautiful fragrance, and it's going to get you compliments as well as people are going to ask, what are you wearing? Just because it's a unique style fragrance that the coconut in here doesn't give you that sunscreen feeling. It's very, like I said, that fleshy, the white part of the coconut, realistic style coconut fragrance. If you haven't got your nose on it from the House of Zaharoff, man, try it out. Coco Loco. And as you see, another big dent in this as well. Last but not least, Soulful Family. Like I said, there was 2 fragrances on this list that I've went through a full bottle of already, and the number 1 spot is definitely that second fragrance coming from the House of Zaharoff. That is Signature Rose, and as you see, this bottle's a third of the way gone. When they released the 4-ounce bottle, I'm probably definitely going to get that as well because this is another fragrance that I wear all year round. Summertime, not too much in the high heat of the day, but I do wear it on summer nights. You have this incense, not pretty much a resinous rose, but you got more so a jammy, fresh rose with some myrrh that makes it kind of smoky, a little bit darker, but has a freshness to it as well. And I've said this before when talking about this fragrance. When my body temperature heats up and I wear this like on warmer days, I get for some reason some type of chocolate nuances that mixes with that rose that comes off and just give this fragrance just a special take. It's no, it's not. I don't want to call it weird, but it's interesting because there's no chocolate or anything in this fragrance, but it works. It gets compliments. I wore this down in New Orleans one time, and everybody all day, what are you wearing? What is that? I love it, and I send them to the website. Hopefully, they supported George and getting them a sample or a bottle of this fragrance. My favorite from the house, my second bottle, summer, winter, fall, spring, every season. It works. I get about 6.5, 7 hours of longevity of it. Great projection, great CIs. The scent bubble, perfect. It wafts in the air. It's an alluring fragrance. I can't get enough of this. It's actually going to be my scent of the day today, actually. So let's get a couple of sprays around the neck, one on each shoulder, and we good to go for the day. So for family, that is my number 1 fragrance from the House of Zaharoff, Signature Rose. tap in. I promise you it would not let you down. Well, Soulful family, that is my time. I appreciate y'all stepping in for another episode of Soulful Sundays. Until next time, we're going to keep the videos rolling every Sunday. At some point, we got Soulful Sundays. Well, peace and love. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Man, share this with your friends who are interested in smelling good. Peace and love. Blessings.